Good day, I am a scientist junior, and today I'll be talking about Albert Einstein as one of the prominent physicists and scientists the world have ever known. So before I talk about him, the question might come to mind that who is Albert Einstein? And I might doubt that this is the first time you hear the name Albert Einstein, because Albert Einstein is a very popular person who lived as one of the most famous scientists of the 20th century. So you are still keep wondering, okay, you might have learned some things on Albert Einstein, maybe some of his theories, and might have used some formula like the one that said A equals to mc squared. So you might have not take a lot of interest to know about who Einstein is or what were his inventions or some things about his life. So that is what I'll be talking about today. I'll talk about some part of his life, personal lifestyle, and I'll also talk about some of his inventions. So that is all I want to talk about today. So Albert Einstein is one of the greatest physicists of all time that have lived. He was born on the 14th of March 1879 in Ulm, Germany. He died on the 18th of April 1955 in Penn Medicine Christian Medical Center, Plattsburgh Township in New Jersey, United States. Einstein, during his lifetime, has two wives. He first of all got married to Mileva Einstein marriage, which they divorced, and later got married to Esa Einstein. So Einstein education background was also good, as he studied in University of Zurich. Also, Einstein is considered the most influential physicist of the 20th century. So what might have this be telling you that Einstein was a very good thinker. He was a very good thinker, which was interested in nature. Like one of his developments was the theory of relativity. And also he also contributed to the quantum mechanics theory. So these are some things about Einstein which makes him famous. I also like to talk about the wives of Einstein. I know that this might be too personal, but I promise that we are also going to be talking about some personal lifestyle of Einstein. So, like I said before, Einstein has two wives. The first one is called Mileva Einstein marriage, and the second one is called Esa Einstein. So, Mileva Einstein marriage was the first wife of Albert Einstein. They both met at the Zurich Polytechnic School, where she met Albert Einstein. Marriage became pregnant at that time, and that's how they got married. And at the time of the marriage, Einstein was working for the Zurich Patent Office. After then, she bore Einstein two more sons, although they later divorced in the year 1916, and Mileva received the Einstein's Nobel Prize money. She later died in the year 1948. So, Esa Einstein, the second wife of Einstein, after Einstein divorced Mileva marriage, he also got married to Esa Einstein. So Esa Einstein was the second wife and cousin of Albert Einstein. Their mothers were sisters, making them maternal first cousins and paternal second cousins. Esa Einstein was born on the 18th of January 1876 in Hettingen, Germany, and she died on 20th of December 1936 in Princeton, New Jersey, United States. So, the maximum IQ assigned by the WAIS for a commonly used test today is 160. And Albert Einstein, according to news article, was said to have an IQ of 160. Albert Einstein is said to have the same IQ with Professor Stephen Hawking. And also, Albert Einstein's IQ, when compared to Elon Musk, is more. Elon Musk is said to have an IQ of 155. So you can see that from this IQ of a thing in comparison to Elon Musk, we can see that Albert Einstein was what a very intelligent man. Although we don't know what basis they are using to rate or to estimate this IQ, but for rating sake, we just say Albert Einstein have an IQ of what 160, and also Albert Einstein is also said to what spend what most of his lifetime in researching about relativity, investigating space, time, matter, and energy. So Albert Einstein also wrote a lot of books due to what his continuous research in the field of what science and physics. So some of the books written by Albert Einstein are Relativity, the Special and the General Theory, which was published in the year 1916. He also wrote another book called The World as I See It in the year 1934. He also wrote another book called Out of My Later Years in the year 1950, The Evolution of Physics 1938, Ideas and Opinions, published in the year 1954, Essays in Science 1934, The Ultimate Meaning of Relativity 1929, Albert Einstein 1972, on the electrodynamics of moving celestial body 1905, and also so for today I'm going to be ending here. So on the history of Albert Einstein, this will be the part 1. So on the part 2, I'm going to be talking about the inventions of Albert Einstein and some of his theory. So try and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get the updates on the second video, which I have to talk about the inventions of Albert Einstein. And also you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram on Scientist Junior. And please don't forget to subscribe to my video.